BC, it is Outdoor Metal Rocker 65 here. I do have a Tommy Bolin update. as probably some of you know, that I did a part 1, part 2 updates about 3 weeks ago on all the Tommy Bolin material I have. Well, I have since those acquired more stuff, and to be exact, 9 pieces added to the Tommy Bolin collection, and there's still stuff out there I'm looking for yet. So anyway, these came into my acquisition, but what's playing is DVC. If you're not familiar with DVC, they are a band out of Minnesota, Iowa. Back in '81, it had Johnny Bolin on drums, of course. With this, Johnny Bolin is Tommy Bolin's little brother, and then we have Rob Forrest lead vocals, Max Padilla bass and vocals, and John Barty lead guitar. But hard rock, melodic rock, AOR-ish sounding album. Very good album, actually, for only doing one album. But anyway, dedication to both John Bolin and Tommy Bolin. Of course, we just lost Johnny Bolin here about 5-6 weeks ago now. So anyway, that's what's playing. So what I've added to the collection since I updated the first 2 are cassettes. Actually, I did have these, but I totally forgot them in, I think it was part 2. And there was actually two cassettes I forgot, but they're going to be added into this video, part 3. So anyway, first one up is Billy Cobham and Spectrum. I remember when I first picked this up, I think it was in, I want to say it was in Moorhead. I was getting sober back in the early 90s. And I stayed at a halfway house for alcohol abuse, which I desperately needed, and I am grateful for to this day. Anyway, I usually went into this music place downtown Moorhead. It wasn't, well, it was probably a little over a mile walk to get there. At the time, I didn't have no vehicle, but I did have a bike, so I rode a bike there. But I think that's where I picked up this Billy Cobham, because I think I needed it for my Tommy Bolin collection, if I remember. So that one I had. And then I had as well Come Taste the Band from Deep Purple on cassette. And this was actually Warner Brothers and part of the Metal Blades record as well, label. But anyway, I had those. These I have just acquired over the last 3 weeks since the first 2 videos. I went online and I was looking for some James Gang. Bang, to be exact. I'm looking for Miami. I can get it. It's a little bit pricey. I haven't really pulled the trigger on it. But I picked this one up. It was the only one I could find. And I paid the price. It was $20, so I think it was well worth it. You know, I did have it, needed it. So, great album, by the way, as is Miami. I'm looking for Moxie as well on cassette. I do have that in a cart on Discogs. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. So anyway, I picked up some more CDs. 2 are from Deep Purple, which Tommy was in for one album, and a couple of the live albums. But these are also live album recordings. This is Deep Purple Springfield 1976, the classic broadcast featuring Tommy Bolin. Very good recording, actually. And it's Deep Purple Springfield 76. So, and this one was put out by Left Field Media Productions. and it came out in 2023, so it's fairly new. So anyway, that Deep Purple. And then this came today, as well as that James Gang. They both arrived in the mail today. So anyway, this, another live Deep Purple. This one is a 2 CD set, but I mean, it's very vague. I mean, all you have is the pockets for the CDs and the track listing and a few photos. But since it had Tommy Bolin up here, had to have it. And then I picked up, I showed one that it was opened already. This one here I got after that, so it was well after the part 1 or part 2 Tommy Bolin update. This one came after, and this one is sealed. Tommy Bolin, the ultimate. What it is selections from the ultimate, 5 tracks. All great tracks, but this one's still sealed. And at least it looks like it's originally sealed, but I think it is. But so I added that to the collection. So I have one opened and one unopened. And then I had mentioned I've been looking for the vinyl. Well, I did come across some vinyl for the Ultimate Collection, but it is not a full set. It has the inside booklet and the 3 vinyls, and so it doesn't have the box that it goes in, and I'm searching for one. Hopefully I can find one somewhere without buying the whole album set again. But anyway, I got these here earlier in the week, and I cleaned them. They looked pretty clean when I got them, in which the description was. And I actually paid a decent price for these, for just the albums, or for the 3 album set was $30 with the booklet. Anyway, so when I got them, I cleaned them up. I ran them through my Studebaker, which is like a spin clean. I usually clean them that way first, while my ultrasonic warms up. I usually let it warm up for 30 minutes so it gets acclimated to the temperature. You know, the temperature is supposed to come up to 27 Celsius. So anyway, so while that's heating up, I clean it, and then when that's done, it goes in the ultrasonic and then back into the Studebaker, but with only clean distilled water. So, because there is a little bit of slime sometimes. I mean, it's not very, you can never see it on your albums, but it is there. So if you clean it with distilled water, it should take care of the whole problem there. But anyway, I cleaned them. They looked really good, but there was one vinyl that was in the description, and there was a little damage to it, or a scratch on there. But anyway, I picked up this. I put it in here. This is a bigger outer sleeve that fits 3 of these in there. So when I cleaned it up, and I put all 3 albums, once cleaned, in these covers. I don't need nothing fancy on these. I mean, these are just fine. Who knows, maybe down the road I might print on there. But anyway, you get A and the B side, and you know the other one's the same 3. You know, and of course they're all in static free and inner sleeves. I like these with the cover over. You can put the cover over the whole vinyl so it won't fall out by accident. So anyway, it helps a little added protection. But so anyway, all 3 of these are cleaned and added to the collection. I think it's E and F where it's got a little bit of damage. I haven't quite got to this one yet, but hopefully it'll be okay. But fingers crossed. So anyway, it looks like it'll play anyway. So anyway, like I say, these all came here earlier this week, and I was so happy that these all came, and well packaged. I mean, the guy did a fantastic job. Like I say, I paid 30 bucks, so well worth it. But so another piece to the Tommy Bolin collection. So anyway, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you got any comments, leave them below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.